shot. They're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. Into the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
Well, statistically, this
leaves it with the running back. He'll try to take it back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Pine. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped him. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Wildcat. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Alabama! The give to the running back from the shotgun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Harmon. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and 4 effort. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Zimmerman. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
You got to love that. On defense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing.
Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this defense goes back to back.
to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Bringing the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Hauls it in. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Payne. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Harmon.
This quarterback looks in complete control, not flustered, into the game situation, connecting on his passes. Nice job of knowing his answers. Got to keep this rolling here to try to make this thing interesting.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Back to pass, it's Pine. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Third and long. Defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, that one fell incomplete, but they know they're only one big completion away here from getting that field goal they need so bad. They have time to get a first down, clock it, or use the sideline to stop the clock and put them in position to win this game.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Harmon. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. And this defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Brought down after the pick, and time has run out. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end. can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. And every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Tigers are on the move. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Howard. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Here's a heat. Dances away. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that.
He'll start this drive firing. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs.
There he goes. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Welch. That defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Rides the back on the option. The give. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. It's a seam wide open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the gun, they'll try the middle. At the 45, on his way. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. That's caught. It's Thompson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trying.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Taylor wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Howard. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets... The latest edition of this in-state passion play is bathed in crimson as Alabama rolls to victory over Auburn in the Iron Bowl. Thanks so much for spending some time with...
his legs. It's Brown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that one.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Manning. Signs a good throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. Up over the middle. It's Smith. Not much after the catch, but it was good enough for a 1st down. The Dogs are going to keep this drive rolling. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The defense drops him for a loss. They go backwards. A second down behind the sticks now. 6th play of the drive coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Great call here going that nickel defense, giving him.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he rolls that out. That's a big gainer there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right. This one caught.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Ball handed off. That's a nice thing to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. To throw, it's Manning. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 4th. The 1st down and goal. Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up.
Gonna run it. It's Brown. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
This will likely be the last play of the half. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Georgia.
Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. Now here he goes. Juked one tackle and picks up first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on 1st down. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. The defense produces 6 points.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And the receiver snags it, it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now it's 2nd down. Looking for a gap, it's Brown. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and... They'll run it from the gun. Smith breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff again. And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains. Takes up your 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
A lot of times...
First down, looking to throw the football. Brown down the middle, it's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. completion makes it second and short. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught quickly. He's in the clear. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. The sure hands. It's Brown. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29. Well, it was an entertaining game, Kirk. We enjoyed calling it, but it's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you're going to...
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He fires downfield. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Big moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Great cut there.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll break 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Defense is coming after him. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Hudson.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The gain moves the ball to a 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Briggs. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. It has this off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? That's a safety for the defense.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. But let's not forget about the punter.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. Quick completion to the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a target, and it's complete.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout.
Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send this now to halftime.
Looking to throw now on first down. Using his legs here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
A deep shot to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running.
Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
First down, looking for more now.
And the Red Raiders keep the football on the move. First down and 10.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The Red Raiders hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught over the middle. It's West. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Briggs. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Red Raiders will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure.
Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down just short of the mark, inches away from the first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. He's back to throw again on second down.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down.
Trapped again in the pocket.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will keep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
It's third down after that run.
throw for the first down. And the hitter just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete. Offense moving to a bunch formation. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Important second down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Third down coming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. The Buckeyes pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. They've got this drive going now, getting near midfield with a first down. Breaks free. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, escapes the tackle. Using his legs on the scrambler. Stuck right there at the line. No gain. Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down, the 17. Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looks right for a quick completion. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Receiver in motion now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Touchdown, Ohio. Wideouts now clustered. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This off. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Back in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Porter. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a receiver. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Here's the 2nd down play.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job with this team.
This one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up.